Well, you know what? This is Leilani Learn, and she joins us from Ryka. So she brings to us great footwear that is built for women by women. Hey! So what we have today are a pair of leather and knit lace-up sneakers, and these are available in both medium and wide widths. Hooray! So we've got a size for every woman. Colors really quickly. This is going to be your black with the turquoise pops.
Yes.
We have it for you in navy with kind of those minty pops. And then lastly, we have your gray with the fuchsia pink. So starting at size 5, and then whole and half sizes. 3 easy payments of $15 we've never done before. All right, so let's start with Ryka.
Yes.
Because for somebody that might say, okay, I've heard about the brand, but I've never worn their shoes before. What makes the brand special?
So for 30 years now, we've been the first and only women's exclusive athletic shoe brand. So the first for women, by women, the first sneaker company to use the mold of a woman's foot versus a man's foot, which is actually opposite in shape, which totally makes sense. So when you look at the bottom of the shoe, you can see a woman's foot is narrower in the heel. We need a lot more width in our toe box region. So this is really important. If you're standing on your feet all day long, if you're running around doing a lot of errands, if you're sightseeing, if you're doing a fitness walk, you want extra width, room for your toes to spread out, the more active you are. This is the Aries, and this is just so wonderfully soft. I got this, and this is always my test. I got this shoe last week, day 1, straight out of the box, 0 break-in time. I put this sneaker on, and I did 12,000 steps right out of the box.
Okay.
It was so soft and cushy. So all those areas like here, like at the back of your heel.
I can see the padding.
Exactly. Yeah. So it felt super soft. And again, if you wanted to do some serious walking or you're just running around all day long on your feet, this is a great shoe to do it in.
And you know, we were talking about the knit, and you were telling me, Gabrielle, this is the shoe that you put on and you're like, because the knit is very forgiving. Like it has some forgiveness to it. So you were saying if you're a woman that maybe has a bunion or whatnot, this is actually not going to be so stiff that there's no give. This actually knit will have a little wiggle room, just a little bit.
Yes.
So kind of you said almost like a sock.
Like, yeah, as if you're wearing socks. It's the same material like as your favorite like soft, comfy t-shirt material would be. And just, we love the look of it. This heathered material is like so on trend right now. It's very feminine, and it's like little details like this. Like you don't have to have the same like boring, you know, fitness shoe, walking shoe. You can have a little bit of personality, like even just the graphic design that's on this. This is encouraging movement. And if you need some encouragement, just even for yourself, one of the best things like to get yourself moving is to get a new pair of shoes. It's like getting, you know, fresh tires underneath you. All the shock absorbing material is fresh and new. It gives you that spring in your step, a little bit more bounce. And there's nothing like giving you bounce more than memory foam.
Yes.
So I know that Carrie was standing over there with me waiting. She's like, oh my gosh, these are so comfortable. And like for her especially, you know, and you, like you're in heels all the time. So as soon as you put on a shoe with memory foam, you're like,
this is so good. And so we're actually gonna show you the insole. Thank you. Because the insole is really just super cushioned. The navy, by the way, is popular. So let me show you the colors real quick. Carrie, she's wearing the black, by the way. I like how you put your little turquoise wrap on to pick up the turquoise in your shoe. Yes, head to toe. So that's your black that Carrie has on. The navy is popular, and that features like a little spearmint in your accent, a little mint. And then we have the gray. This is what Leilani's wearing with your fuchsia pops.
Yes, the Ryka pink.
Well, Leilani, you're like such the girly girl. She always has the little pink accents.
Little pink. Okay, so what I wanted to show you here is this is our memory foam sock liner. And what's great about this is, again, if you wear a custom built orthotic, there's a couple glue dots underneath this. You just, you know, give it a little tug, take our sock liner out, put in your custom built orthotic. So for example, if you need somebody, or if you're somebody that has like, you know, needs stiffness under the arch and a lot more structure, definitely do this. But if you want memory foam, what's great about memory foam is the recovery factor, that there's so much cushion. So if you're somebody that needs a lot more softness underneath your foot, because that's what's been recommended by your podiatrist, or you've just, you know, tried on lots of shoes and you just know, like, I need a shoe to be super soft. Maybe I have a higher arch and I need, you know, my weight distribution to land on something cushy. We gave you an extra pillow of cushiness underneath the arch area, for example. And so this is the idea here, is as if you were holding a stress ball in your hand, this is what you're walking on. I actually have one of those mats in front of my sink when I'm doing the dishes that's memory foam. And I used to say, like, it'd be so great if like all floors were built of this. So if you put it in your sneaker, you're walking around.
Any floor you're on now
Exactly.
has that memory foam. And so it really is inviting. Your feet are just going to sink in and feel so good. And this is a walking shoe. So this is one that's meant to, you know, put it to the test.
Yes.
And you did
Yes.
with 12,000 steps in one day. Brand new out of the box.
Out
It
of the
didn't
box.
require break-in time.
Nope, no Band-Aids.
So you know what, if you have any trips coming up, if you plan on doing any sightseeing or excursions,
Exactly.
this is the shoe to take with you. A288602, 3 easy payments for the first time of $15 on the Aries style. Leilani, good to see you as
Good
always.
to see you. Thank you for having me.
All right, now coming up a little bit later in the show, we're gonna have a set of 2 seamless